really a lot of people, quite a bit of people know me, but they don't know anything about my network marketing business. And even though I've been talking about it a little bit, I'm still finding out that quite a number of people don't actually know. And if people don't know what you're doing, they can't support you in what you are doing. You can't know what people's reactions are going to be. And you may keep quiet too much and find out that you are the one who is going to lose in the end. So I'm really, really happy that I've been given this opportunity to talk to all the people who are going to be joining us today about this great opportunity. As some of us know, I have said that today reminds me of that song, and I used to sing it when I was quite young. Diana Ross, I'm coming out. Yes, I'm coming out. So today is the day when everybody knows exactly what it is that Mama Monty, because that's what they call me. It took me a long while before I actually took on that name. They've been calling me Mama Monty for years, and I'm like, who is Mama? But we have to get to a point when we accept that we are actually getting older. I don't know why I don't want to accept that I'm Mama, but I found it very, very difficult to take on that name, but at least now I've taken it. And so people know me as Mama Monty, but today you're going to know me as Mama Green Monday. Oh, I am Mama Green Monday. If you want to call me Mama, it's fine. But I'm Mama Green Monday now, because there are so many things that I am learning. I am really happy with where life has taken me. I think I'm going to start now. Okay, so as a Montessorian, one of the main things that I am concerned about is what is going to happen to our children. How are we going to educate the Nigerian child? I start with Nigeria because that's where I come from. I don't live in Nigeria, but that's where I come from and that's where my heart is. So what is going to happen to the Nigerian child? That is one thing that I'm always asking myself. How are we going to get to where we need to get to? When I was a child, I used to ask myself, what am I doing here? Why am I here? What is my purpose? What did God want me to do? When I started getting a bit spiritual, I started asking that question. And it was very difficult to find an answer. And I know that when we talk about network marketing, one of the first questions that we ask is, what is your dream? What is your dream? Can I have the first slide, please?
Okay.
What is it that you really want to achieve? And a lot of us think about some things, and I want to talk about the money situation here, because when we are thinking, we're thinking about, okay, am I going to ride a very big car? I want to travel to great places. I want to build a big house. I want to do this. I want to do that. And sometimes we think that once we have money, we can use that money to do all these things and we'll be happy. But we need to realize that these dreams that we have, there are other core reasons behind them. Some people, second slide, please. Some people are thinking about they want to achieve financial freedom. They don't want to owe anybody anything. They want to see the world. They want to spend time with other people. But you see, the thing is, all these things are great. It's great to have your dreams and know what you want to do about them. For example, me, my main thing, I found that in the end when I finally find Montessori, I want to impact lives and leave a legacy. I remember when we were celebrating my mom's life, when she passed on. And I went around thanking people for coming. And afterwards, some people came up to me and they started talking to me about my mom. I realized that my mom had done so many things that I didn't even realize. And I thought, wow, what a legacy. I would like to leave a legacy like this. And so when I look at Montessori, I look at Montessori and say, this can answer our questions. This can answer the problems that we have in the education sector, especially with the young people, with our young, early years children. And so I want to be able to do these things. And I realize that that dream that we have been sold to go to school, learn your books, pass your exams, and get a good job. It cannot fulfill these dreams. In most cases, it cannot do that. And we need to actually realize this so that we can move on and do what we want to do with our lives. Next slide, please. You will find that a whole majority of the people in the world, they are in the category of 9 to 5. Even if they're not 9 to 5, you will find out that they are 9 to whatever, or they are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. to 12 p.m. 95% of the world, this is the cash flow quadrant of what happens. How do people actually make an income in life? You are either an employee who goes to work or you are self-employed. Either one of the two, you are on the same side. If you do not work, you do not get money. You do not get paid. Now, on the other side, we want to be our own boss. We want to boss people around. We are a business owner. Even that one carries wahala, because you remember what has happened to us during this COVID-19 period. A lot of business owners have gone under. And even the ones that have not gone under because the government is helping them, for example, in the UK. Now the government is withdrawing their money and reality is coming to play its own part. We say we are investors. What are we investing? I have 50,000 naira. I have 500,000 naira. I have 1 million. I want to invest. Money, having salary, having a little money in the bank does not make us wealthy. These are lessons that I had to learn. You may have some money, but in order for you to be on that level of the 5% that is really making money continuously, you need much more than simply investing a little bit of money or owning a business. We need to see what we are doing on a different wavelength. And one day, the light bulb will go off in our head. And then we'll understand that there is a lot more to money. Next slide, please. There is so much more to money than what we think. That money, we need to be able to manage it well. Finances. And you need to be able to plan. And that's why some people here will know that I did that on Okon Waja series. And the reason why we did that was to help people to see that you cannot depend on one way of making money. There needs to be different ways. My father taught me something from looking at what he did, that yes, you may be in a position where you're doing a business and that business brings in money. But the money, if you look at it, it comes in not regularly. It comes in big bursts, and then it slows down for a bit, and then more money comes in. How are you going to make ends meet during the time when that money is not coming in? You need to save, and you need to have other things that you're doing that is bringing in money daily, even if it is just a little bit of money. So we need to learn how to manage our money. We need to see what the pattern of money is. Some of us have, and I know that because I used to be like that. I had this wrong idea about money and the uses of money. But money is important. It's an important commodity. It is a vehicle that moves and pushes. If I want to make sure that I am able to make that impact people's lives, I want to change the direction that I see our education is going to. There are dreams that I have, and it is only money that can drive those dreams. Where am I going to get that money from? Is it from the school that I'm running around trying to make ends meet and make sure that the salaries are paid? I have to look beyond that. Wealth must be made. How do we make this wealth? So I'm not talking about wealth to go spend it, although there is nothing wrong with having big houses and driving new cars and all that. But we're talking about impacting lives. The money that I can spend on myself, even if I spend on myself, it is not enough to do the things I want to do. Look at Mark Zuckerberg. Look at all these people. They all have foundations that they run, and they still ask people for money no matter how rich they are. Because if they have big dreams, no matter how rich you are, yes, you can impact many lives with that big money that you have, but it may not be able to feed your dreams. How do I feed my dreams? That is what we are talking about. Next slide, please. Financial freedom is something that we need. We need financial freedom in order to be able to feed those dreams. So you must know your why. I have told you my own why. What is your own why? Please, can you write in the chat box, I know my why. And when we finish this presentation, you can talk to the person who invited you and talk through your whys, because whys are very, very, very important. Once you know your why, you will be taking the first step to finding the success that you want. Thank you. I know my why. I know my why. Thank you very much, Rita. Feyi. Eugenia, thank you so much. You know your whys. Next slide, please. So, there is this guy that I want to tell you about. He lived a very long time ago. Not too long though, because part of his story is the story of us. Climate change brought a completely big problem to his city, and the place started flooding up. It flooded up so much that the houses started to get affected. And the people in the city were told, get out now. You need to get out. You know, it's just like the fire that is burning in California right now. Get out. You need to get out. He refused to get out. The water entered the house, and he was a firm, staunch believer, a Christian. He went upstairs and went and started praying. Oh God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, please help me, help me, help me, save me from this flood. I know that you, oh Lord, you can do it because you did incredible things in the olden days with the children of Israel. The same thing that you did as you parted the Red Sea. Father, part the sea for me today. He prayed and prayed and prayed. When he saw that he was really pumped up, he got up. By that time, the water was coming up the stairs to come and meet him where he was. So he found himself eventually at the top of the roof. And he started looking, God, where are you now? A boat came by. And they said, oh, gentlemen, can you let us throw you the life jacket? Come in the boat and let us go together. He said, no, 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 no. God is coming to come and get me out of here. You guys, you can go. This one said to him, we can help you. He said, no, I don't. God is coming to help me. Okay, so they left. Then a helicopter came and they tried to help him. He said, no, you can't help me. I am waiting for God. God is going to help me. Anyway, you know the end of the story now. He drowned and died. When he got to that place in between, is he going to heaven or is he going to that other place? He now said to God, Father, I pray to you and I believe that you can help me. Why didn't you help me now? So God now said to him, is it me that didn't help you? Or it is you that did not see the opportunity when it came? That boat, those people in the boat that wanted to throw the life jacket to you, that was me. The man in the helicopter, that was me. Did you answer? You didn't answer now. So don't blame me. Sometimes we can all be like that. Next slide, please. And because we are like that, I want to say to us, when we see opportunities, do your research, find out, but don't shut your eyes to it because of things some people have said or some bad experiences you may have had. Today, I want to introduce to you one organization, but 4 companies. A great organization that puts together 4 that make a big, mighty one. The Green Mondays is the flagship company and marketing arm where all the network marketing takes place. That is the company that you usually will hear of, but there are others. Vent to Earn, that is a bonus company. It's a marketing company as well, but it markets technology, different arms of tech things. So you become a vendor of the airtimes and different things, and you make money from that. It's a bonus. And then we have Avenues to Wealth that helps us look after the back office of Green Mondays. And it is a big, great marketing company itself and has been around for a very long time, has a lot of experience, and does a wonderful job for us in Green Mondays. And then you have the Marvel Natural Products PLC. They are the ones that make our wonderful products. And I want to introduce those products to you today. Let me have the next slide, please. Thank you very much. Look at this. This is something that I am very, very strong on. Presentation. Presentation of things that we produce in Nigeria. Most people, when we talk about Nigeria, we talk about the fact that we do not have an eye for detail, but look at this. Will you say that these products are not made with an eye for detail? Look at how beautiful they look. And the good thing is that they're not just beautiful, but they make a big difference in the lives of people because we are selling both health, well-being, as well as looking after ourselves. Like you've got this body wash that we use and different things that help us to look great. Next slide, please. So as we look at these products, I just want to talk about the different things that our products do. Now, the side where we talk about the health products, the reason why we have Rida Bitters, which is our flagship product, the main one, what we started with, is because we're looking at ways to help our bodies deal with the oxidative stress of life. Our lifestyle creates a problem for us. Maybe we're not eating right. Maybe we're taking too much alcohol. We have so many different medications that we need to take on a daily basis. The air and water is polluted. We're exposed to toxins here and there. We eat fast foods instead of natural fruits and vegetables. We are just generally stressed because life is stressful. All these create a problem in our body, which our doctors will say to us, you are suffering from oxidative stress. Next slide, please. And when you have oxidative stress, your body is not working the way it's supposed to work. You have free radicals. Next slide, please. Free radicals running around in your body, creating a problem. Your heart, your head, your nose, your eyes, your brain, everything is now not working the way it needs to work. That is why Rida Bitters is very useful, because it helps to mop up the oxidative stress and it repairs the damage done in our body. I can tell you one thing for sure. I use Rida Bitters. I use it because I'm concerned about my blood sugar level and my high blood pressure. Those are the two things that I'm really, really concerned about. Now, I've been taking it for a while. I keep looking. And even though my blood pressure has gone down a little bit, I'm not seeing the changes I want to see. But I can tell you this, Rida, only a couple of days ago, I now discovered, you see, Rida works in a completely different way for different people. So don't cancel it out too quickly. I'm glad I didn't. I had a problem with my right hand, and I think it's because I use it a lot for so many things. And people had been telling me, even when I was a teenager, that you better be careful, you better be careful. Anyway, to cut the long story short, I now discovered that I could not bend my right hand and put it behind my back anymore. It will hurt and I could just not get further than here. But now I can do it without any pain. So even though I was looking at blood pressure, blood sugar, Rita was looking at somewhere else in my body, obviously, and was dealing with something else. So don't cancel Rida too quickly, because there are so many different things that Rida does for us. Is there anybody else in the audience who wants to probably share about something that they have noticed that the Rida Bitters does for them? Anybody want to share? I'm going to call on some people to share a bit later, so please do get ready. Can I have the next slide, please? So I am inviting you to look at these products, use them, but also I cannot fail to say that this is a business. And if you actually work it as a business, you will get what you want. That dream that you are chasing, you will get it. Because You can earn in so many different ways with Green Mondays, with our reader products. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Okay, so there's so many different ways that we can actually make money. You can sell the products, get an active income going with what you're doing with the products. Active. But remember, like the employee and the self-employed, when you do not work, you do not make money. Now, if you leverage, you are at a better point. And when you are leveraging, that means that you are building a business, building a team, and everybody is learning what to do so that together you can build a business that will generate wealth for you. Or you could be that person who probably has a very, very good job, loves your job, but you just want to be wise and you want to invest. So you invest a good sum of money, because investing small, tiny bits of money doesn't really yield that much. It is that big sum that usually yields a lot. So you invest something considerably large and do nothing, and you will still be making money. This is what Green Mondays does for us. Next slide, please. We've gone back to the one before. And we can see the next one from that, please. Next one. There are 13 different ways that we can earn money in Green Mondays. 13, that is a lot. So if you are working your business, the company, the organization actually gives you a lot of width to actually exercise that knowledge that you have about building your own income, building your wealth, and organizing your finances so that you can hit those dreams. Personal bonuses come in. Once you do something, you buy something, something must come in. Somebody in your organization does something, something will come in. That's your team. You get all these bonuses in, and then you get matching bonuses as well. They may be small, but they all add up. And you will see our charts. They all add up. Sit down, look at it. 13 different ways. You have the rank PV bonus. As you grow, you get their PVs, the personal points that you get, and they keep growing. And as you reach higher levels, you get some bonuses your way. When we have a matrix, you build that matrix, your team completes the matrix, you find that you are making money. If you sell the products, retail profit comes in. If you become a stockist, like I have just become a stockist, there are rewards for stockists. You just need to do the job. Executive share in the company, global share in the company, and that is great. That means that this company is going places. I showed you what the products look like. If you come in with us, you will see these products live and direct. These products are going all over the world now. We're in several countries, in Canada, in the USA, in the UK, in Dubai, and some African countries. The reader is getting there. Green Mondays is getting into these places. Now imagine 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, you have done great, you have built your own personal team, organization within the Green Mondays, and you are at a point where you can get executive share, where you can get global share. That is a lot of money. Not very many people will give you that that opportunity. This is a great opportunity, and we are just starting. It's not that we have gone very far. We are just starting. People that come in now, they're still going to be at a place where they can get in and do great things. Next slide, please. So it is important for us to actually do the homework, because I know that some of us need to actually look at the figures. So you say to me, all right, I've heard all what you have to say. So how do I actually get into these Green Mondays? How do I start? What do I do? Now, let's say that you are somebody who has a great job, you have savings, money, you don't even want to do that much. You remember that side of the earning where you just invest and the money works for you and you are doing nothing. Start with VIP. That is the best thing to do. 750,000 naira. Start there. The products that you are giving alone, look at the figure. You will make 310,000 naira profit from those products that you're giving. So that means that you're not losing anything. It's not like as if you just threw away 750,000 naira. No. And even if you gave away all those products, because it will do the job that it's supposed to do in the bodies of the people that you gave it to, they will come back and buy much more. So you're not losing anything. Let's say you say, oh, okay, I can't do the 750,000 naira. No, maybe you have 400,000 naira. If not, 140,000 naira. Okay, if not, 75,000 naira. If not, 40,000 naira. So you see that we have made it possible for everybody to have a beginning point. It is what how you enter that will determine what your income is going to be to start with. But it doesn't determine what your income is going to be going forward, because you will learn what you need to learn, do what you need to do, and be able to grow your business. Next slide, please. If we look at what we are supposed to be doing, you will see that you will stand to gain a lot from Green Mondays. One of the things that you will get as somebody who has registered as a member of Green Mondays, apart from getting the products, you will get a personalized web portal, your own website. You will be able to distribute our natural health, wellness, and hygiene range of products. There's also a lot of business opportunities, agency opportunities, real estate, travel, financial inclusion, education, telecom, so many different ways that the company gives us opportunities to join different arms of the business or businesses out there that we can leverage and make money from. Once we've started building our businesses, we're making some good money, it's time for wealth building. And there are opportunities that are given to build that as well. One thing that I appreciate is personal development opportunities. I'm very hot on this, and Green Mondays also helps a lot. We have a lot of ebooks that we can key into in our back office. There are lots of trainings that go on. I honestly, I have not even been in the paid trainings, but I have heard. Even the trainings that we get on a daily basis, just for free, they help to develop the person. And these are very important key things that need to happen. Great experiences all around, great friendships, being able to have people of the like mind. I was talking to my friend and upline just earlier on today. I have changed a lot, and some of it I see, because I will tell you that I'm not a good marketer. And thank God, even though the business is called network marketing, it's not about selling like that. There are different things that you need to learn, and Green Mondays actually spends time making sure that we learn what we need to learn. And then obviously, there's lots of enjoyment too. In actual fact, one of my friends said one thing that she realized was that these people, because we had a celebration party the last month, at the end of last month, she said, these people really enjoy themselves, and it was online. And the different kinds of things that were being shared, she said, that most people is come and join my network, come and join my network. This one is not about come and join my network. This one is not about just, oh, we are going to go somewhere, and we are going somewhere. There are people that have gotten into going to Dubai. I have not gotten in, but I am serious now. I must go together, because even the experience, the relationships, these are times when we can build them. And so you get a lot from being part of the Green Mondays company and the whole organization put together. Next slide, please. If you look at the different things that we are supposed to do, one thing that I realized was that if I am going to run a network marketing, next slide please, next slide please. If we're going to run a network market, there's somebody who is talking. Can you mute, please? Thank you. Yes, if we're going to do what we need to do, it's very okay. It's very simple what we need to do. You don't need to go and get the whole world to come and be your downline in order for you to build a business. No, it's actually very selfish to do that. I've been in many network marketing companies. It's not the best thing to do. I have made those mistakes before. I am not making them anymore because I know much, much better. No, don't go around going to go and bring people in. The few people that you bring in, what are they doing? Are you teaching them to be like you? Are you learning from your upline? Bring in 4 people, teach them how to do what you are doing, and do the right thing first. You can't teach people to do the wrong thing. Teach them to do the right thing. Learn and teach them to do the right thing so that they are teaching other people to do the right thing. And what is the right thing? It's not about selling. It's about sharing the products with people. Somebody has this issue. You find out, okay, what is the best thing that the person can do? What do we have that can help this person? And you give that to the person. And from them using it, if they see value, they see that something has changed in their body and they're doing very well, they will be interested, they will come on board. And it's selfish for us to just be selling to these people and not say to them, you know that you can get this at a cheaper rate. You know that you can use this to actually build a good business for yourself. You can create wealth for yourself this way. Because lo and behold, if you do that, you will see that you are building from your 4. They will become 16. From that 16, it keeps growing. It becomes 64. Then it goes on and on and on, and you are making money. And as you are teaching your people, they too are making money. But why won't they be happy? They will be happy because you have brought them in, you have shown them something good, and they are now able to become financially free. Look at the figures. Even if you do this 1 year at a time, you bring in 4 people in 1 year, and then the next year you use it to teach those 4 people, to bring in another 4 people and teach those 4 people what to do. Do you know that in 12 years, look at the amount of money that we are talking about. This is not 2 million. No. This is 2 billion. Who does not want to make 2 billion? naira. Anybody here? Please, if you had 2 billion naira, would it not make a big difference in your life, in the impact that you want to make in the lives of people? It will make a big difference. This is not a get-rich scheme. You will work, but you will reap the benefits. And everybody will be happy. Next slide, please. Even if you were not able to do all that, and it is only 2 people, it is still a lot of money. Now look at what happens here. We have something in Green Mondays that we call the GMX, where we buy a certain amount of products every month, and we get some bonuses for it. Whatever is happening in our team will determine what we make per month. Now, if we are working on the power of 4, that we bring in 4 and those 4 bring in 4, look at how much money by the time you have built to the 12th level. This is on GMX alone. This is not on people sign up or whatever. This is on GMX alone. Look at the amount of money that we are making. And this is what we are talking about. This is where wealth comes from. Because when you are making all this money, if I'm making all this money, then my dream about Montessori is made. I don't even have to go anywhere. It's made already. Do you know how many states I will be able to fund their Montessori school if we have one model Montessori school per state? And I make this money. This is my own dream. And I know that it's going to happen. God sparing our lives. Even if it is only 1% of your people that is doing this work, it's still a lot of money that you are going to be able to put together to be able to hold those dreams and fulfill them. Next slide, please. Many gifts. I was looking at this just as we were about to start. And I said to myself, I have made the first 2. I am looking forward to making the rest. It's great to get gifts. Even if you have those things, you can use it and use it to bless other people. So it's a free gift that is given that you can use to bless other people. And I know, I can see my upline does a lot of things with the gifts that she gets. And so I want those gifts too, so that I can use them to do like the things that she does with other people. So please, let's look at this with some form of, I want to achieve more than I'm achieving. I want to find a way that I can make enough money to fulfill my dreams. I can manage my money. I'm learning financial freedom. I'm learning how to manage my finances. That's another thing. We need to teach our children these things. And then I am building wealth, earning a salary, even if it is 1 million naira a month or 10 million naira a month, is not wealth. How is that 10 million naira multiplying itself? Wealth education. Next slide, please. So this is my question to every one of us. Are you qualified? Are you qualified to be a member in the Green Mondays? Do you want to be one? Do you want to find out more? Please, in the chat box, if you are qualified, please tell me I am qualified. I want to see how many of us are actually qualified. Somebody is saying I'm overqualified. Yes, overqualified. I am qualified. Who is qualified? Who wants to be qualified? Because that is the question. We can talk, You can go to so many business opportunities, but has that light bulb gone on in your mind today? Have you seen that opportunity and not missed it? Because God brings opportunities to every single one of us every single day. And the question is, when that opportunity shows itself, are we going to listen? Are we going to see it? Are we going to take that step that we need to take? This is the end of my presentation, everybody. If anyone has something that they would like to share, please unmute yourself and share. Remember that I asked you, do you have any testimonies about Green Mondays, the products, the business that you'd like to share with us today? Please unmute yourself and share. And if we don't have anybody who wants to share, Dr. Aino, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to do this presentation today. And thank you, Green Mondays.
Thank you so much, Lola. Well, she's Ayopeju to you, but she's Lola to me. Thank you for that awesome presentation. I mean, I feel like signing up all over again. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll sign up under you again.
Please do.
Thank you all very much. I mean, I'm just wondering, do we have any questions? Do we have anybody who has any questions? If you do, please type it in the chat box, so that we can answer your questions. Basically, she has said it all. I just want to sort of re-emphasize why should you pay attention? I want to encourage, if you're a guest, actually, we didn't find out, do we have guests in the house? If you're a guest, please, I'm a guest, so that we can welcome you. But this business can help you to achieve your dreams. Even if right now, maybe you like she mentioned, you have a great job, you have a great business. If you're like that, you probably have people around you that need your help. Or maybe do you have a pet program that you need funds for? Being a part of this business can generate those funds, can generate an income that you can use to bless people. Now, what's been happening for the past 5 months or 6 has told us that it's a no-brainer that we need extra income streams. Sitting on one income stream is like sitting on a chair that has one leg. And I don't know how wise that is, but sitting on a chair that has one leg. If you came to my house and I gave you a one-legged chair, you would call me a wicked woman. A friend of mine once told me that it's wicked for anybody to depend on one source of income and think it will do them anything. And another thing that being a part of Green Mondays can help us is passive income. I know that many people don't talk a lot about passive income, but passive income is the income you earn after you have done the work and you have stopped doing the work. And I mean, to explain it a little bit more, I would like to ask each and every one of us in here to ask ourselves, what are you doing currently, actively, that brings you money every month? If you were to stop doing that, whatever it is, it's a job, a business, you don't show up at your business, or you don't show up at your job, or your job stops for 6 months, for how long do you think you'd be able to live the way you're living and have your basic needs met? 1 year, 2 years, without doing anything you're doing right now? 6 months, 1 month? that shows how wealthy you actually are. And that shows our need for passive income. And another reason is the fact that Green Mondays is the first African indigenous network marketing company that is taking amazing products that are made in Nigeria from Africa to the rest of the world. That is another why we can pay attention to this, because we want to build the brand Nigeria. Yes, we're used to people bringing us products and stuff from Malaysia, from China, from UK, from Germany, from all over the world, but this from us to us and us to the rest of the world. You know, so I hope, you know, all these things, any of these resonates with us. If you have more questions, I'd like you to ask the person who invited you. But you know, I'd actually like you to grab that person and tell them, I want to sign up. Tell them to help you, show you what you need to do to be a part of us. There are different levels you can be a part of us. Of course, the VIP is the best, is the most ideal for different reasons, but you can start from anywhere. Thank you once again, and God bless you all. Again, I'll leave a minute or two before we end it. If you have any questions, please feel free and we shall answer your questions.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like we don't have any questions. Do we have anybody who wants to share a testimony about the products or the business? If we have anybody, you can type in the chat and we'll ask you to unmute and then we can share. But if not, then we'll call it a day for the, oh, somebody has raised their hands. Okay, I will ask her to unmute. Yeah, Adeline. Yeah, please unmute.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
And thank you for the presentation.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. This one, if a brother of mine that I introduced the product to, called me, was it on Monday? No, yes, on Tuesday, and was saying, oh, I was asking him, oh, have you started using the product? He said yes. I said, did you see any difference? He said yes, that before, anytime, once it's late at night for him to go to bed, he feels this odd sensation at the palm of his feet, and later it moves to the right hand, the palm of his right hand. He said, but the only thing he noticed that, oh, he just discovered that, oh, I'm not feeling this odd sensation anymore. So he felt it was one particular drink that he bought from the store that had that effect on him. But he now said, but that was yesterday. But today again, I can't feel it when I went to bed. So that is the awesomeness of the product. He is able to testify that the hotness, the odd sensation he normally feels at night has reduced drastically because he started using it like 2 weeks ago. So that is the awesomeness of this Reader product and fire that he's been using. So indeed, Reader rocks.
Thank you very much, Adeline. I can see a question here. It says, I did ask if the product is the same as Forever and Juice Plus. Well, unfortunately, I don't know what Juice Plus contains, but what Reader contains, Reader Bitters, which is the flagship, thank you for the question. Reader Bitters, and which is the flagship product, is a blend of 5 key herbs, and their names are Cocoligo pilosa, Uvaria chame, Colocynthis citrullus, Senna alata, and Hunteria umbellata. Those are the main ingredients Reader Herbal Bitters contains. I'm not sure exactly what Forever contains because I don't know the constituents constituents, but these are the constituents of Reader herbal bitters. And so you might, if you know what those contain, you would be able to see whether they're the same, but I doubt it very much, because these are products that are made from herbs grown fully in West Africa and made fully and proudly in Nigeria. I hope this answers a question. Thank you also very much. There are some local equivalents. Actually don't know the Yoruba name for, because they're West African products. One of them, berry. One is squirrel groundnut. There's bitter apple. They have the local names. Those are the ones I can tell you right now. Aberry, squirrel groundnut, bush banana, and I said bitter apple. Those are the ones I can give you off head, but we can get back to you and with that. If you ask, oh, yeah, some of the products contain moringa, although the key ingredients in Reader herbal bitters is not moringa, but some of our variants contain moringa. Please get back to the person who invited you, the local names of the rest of them. Thank you very much. Do we have? If we don't, then I would just like to thank everyone once again. Lola, over to you. You may want to close out. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Fumi Aino, my dear friend. And I would just like to say thank you so much to everyone for coming. I would like to also say, please reach out to the person who invited you and ask more questions, find out more, because this definitely is an opportunity you should not let slip by. I again will say thank you. I do appreciate you. I appreciate all my friends and family members who came today. Thank you so much for being here. Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much.